Hey guys, welcome to SourceFed. I'm Joe Beretta.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
Yes. So a bunch of guys attending a bachelor party in New Mexico walked away with quite a story last week when they accidentally discovered an intact Mastodon skull.
The men were frolicking 155 miles south of Albuquerque at Elephant Butte State Park when they started digging down into the earth.
Now I think the first question that must be asked in this situation is why would a group of guys spend their bachelor party time digging a hole in the ground?
To bury a dead hooker.
Exactly, I was thinking the same thing. It's the most probable answer. In fact, I've created a pie chart just to show how probable it actually is. In this chart, titled Reasons a Bachelor Party Digs a Hole, you can see that 96% of the time they're burying a dead hooker. 2% of the time they're digging for buried treasure. 1% of the time they're playing Find China. At 0.999% of the time they're searching for truffles for delicious culinary delights. And at 0.001% of the time it's because they stumbled upon a giant mastodon tusk protruding from the ground.
Now, as it turns out, as improbable as it may seem, the partygoers in fact did just stumble upon the fossil during their shenanigans.
0.001% of the time.
Fellow bachelor party attendee and guy who swears they just found an ancient Mastodon skull and didn't go to a strip club, sweetie, said, as we're cruising by, we see a large tusk, or what seems to be a large tusk, coming out of the ground about a good 3 to 4 inches out.
So apparently at this point, they change out of their Big Johnson t-shirts and pull up their Dr. Alan Grant pants and start digging. Time-lapse of glorious sun gently cascading into the horizon to signify a passage of time. And they unearth a 1,000-pound, 5-foot by 3-foot Mastodon skull with tusks intact.
And in an unbelievable move, the group intelligently decides to contact a professor at the U of New Mexico who gets real-life, legit-style paleontologists on the scene.
Which is far from the probable outcome for a situation where a bunch of bachelor partygoers find a Mastodon skull. As you can see in this chart that I've titled What Bachelor Party Does After Finding Old-Ass Mastodon Skull, 0.01% of the time they're gonna contact a smart person so as to preserve the important scientific nature of their discovery. 0.99% of the time they're gonna put the skull on their heads and run around screaming, "Look at me, I'm Dumbo's dead grandpa!" And 99% of the time, they're gonna try and have sex with it.
Those are very educational charts today, Joe.
Thank you, Esteban. The paleontologists finished the excavation with careful precision by utilizing a front-end loader.
Estimated to be 3 million years old, the almost 100% complete skull will take about 6 months to a year of tiny brush tickles to clean up, while scientists study the crap out of it. After that, Mr. Mastodon will most likely go on public display at the New Mexico Museum of Natural History and Science.
Guys, what's your craziest party story? Let us know in the comments down below. After you're done with that, like, subscribe, click the annotation for more SourceFed goodness. I'm Joe Beretta.
I'm Steve Zaragoza. Let's go find some bones, Joe. Chicken bones, I don't care what they are.
No.